How's it going, everybody? This is GAC Pokemon and welcome back to the channel. I'm very excited about today's video because my Pokemon cards finally got back from CGC. I have 25 cards that I sent in that I got back today. So with that said, let's jump right in and see what I got. All right, guys, so here is the box that came in. Again, I got 25 cards back from CGC. This just showed up about an hour ago. They were received by CGC about 2 months ago. It was a little bit longer turnaround time than I expected, but I actually set aside a few errands tonight because I can't wait to get into this box and see what all I got on these things. This is my first experience using CGC, and not all these cards, I don't expect them all to come back at a 10. I sent a good mix of cards in that either were personal to me and I wanted to get graded just to have them in that slab and kind of protected, but I also set the cards off that I felt pretty good about getting high grades. So I'm excited to see what all I got. All right, so the box is open and here it is all inside. There's 25 cards right there. I also want to point out that there is a way to view the grades online before they show up. I did not do that. I wanted to have this be kind of a blind reaction with you guys to see what all I got. And this is also my first experience grading cards, so I'm not 100% sure what to expect. I'm going to cut out any personal information that pops up just because I don't know how this is packaged and what all to expect from this. All right, so here's a stack of cards. There's 25 here, all nice and slotted up here. I am just so excited about these, man. Honestly, it's been so long that I forget a lot of what I sent. So this is going to be a nice surprise for me as well as to see kind of what I've been missing for a while now. But we'll start from the back. We'll go from the top and we'll go down to the bottom here and end down there. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's our first card off the top. A little bit of cardboard on the back there. You can see the back centering looks pretty good here. I don't remember which card this is, so we're gonna find out together. I think the grade is up here on this side, so I'm gonna do my best to cover this up. We're gonna flip it around, and there we go. Okay, so we have Bruno here. This is a Battle Styles full art. This is one of the cards that I kind of thought would do okay. I wanted to just send this in and kind of see what we'd get as a little tester. So let's go ahead and remove my thumb here. We'll see what the grade is on this guy. And we got a 9.5 on this one. Okay, that's really good. So very, very close to a 10 there on our first card. That's a nice sign. The centering on this one I think does look a teeny bit off top to bottom. That might be the only kind of flaw here. But this is encouraging. This is what I wanted to see. So the hope is that I could get a couple 10s, and this is definitely, a positive sign. So fingers crossed, this means we have some more good stuff coming, but that's a really nice start. All right, moving along now, we got the next card off the top. And here we have this here. Again, the back centering looks nice. There's not really any, there is a little bit of whitening in this top corner up here, a teeny bit in this corner as well. So probably not a 10 here we're looking at, but this should be solid as long as the centering in the front is nice too. Again, I'll cover up this grade so we don't see anything. That should do it there. Okay, so this is one of my favorite cards personally. This is not one of the cards that I figured would get a super high grade. This is just a card that I've had in my collection for a little while now. Alakazam is a huge favorite of mine. The centering on this one is off. It's a teeny bit beat up on the back, but I'm still looking for something solid here because I do just love this card and I want to have this in my collection for a while. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. This is going to be an 8.5, so definitely not a bad grade there. Again, the centering is off on this one left to right. You can see there's a little bit more gold on this side than there is on this one on the left here, but definitely a solid grade for this. I'm actually pretty impressed. I figured I'd get like a 7.5 or an 8 on this thing. So pretty pleased with that. That's a nice grade to get on this card. All right, getting into our third card now. We'll take this off the top. And I should say these are not all modern cards. I did send in a little bit of vintage. I sent in some Japanese vintage. And part of this was also to prepare because I have a handful of vintage cards that I showed off in that vintage binder gallery that I really want to get graded by CGC here soon. I'll show you some highlights. We have this Tyranitar Hollow from Aquapolis here, Alakazam from Skyridge, and a lot of these aren't in like perfect condition, but they are in really nice shape. Got a nice shining Noctowl there, a Mewtwo Gold Star. So I'm excited to send these off here soon and see what we can get on these. And this will be a nice tester to kind of see, maybe what to expect from this. Again, since this is my first time, but definitely encourage what we have so far. So with that said, let's go ahead and grab this card now. I've kind of pushed this off long enough. This is very, it's exciting, it's exhilarating, it's kind of makes you anxious. You hope you got something good. The back of this card looks great. I don't see really any flaws on this one whatsoever, so that's a nice sign. Put my thumb up here and flip this one around. And this is my Glaceon GX from Hidden Fates. The centering on this one I think is a teeny bit off left to right, but a very nice shiny card that I believe is in nice shape. So let's go ahead and take this off and see. We have a 9.5 on this one. All right, definitely a little better than I expected. I kind of was figuring we get a 9 on this one. So that's great. That's really encouraging. Again, this is great stuff. Very, very pleased with that grade. That's fantastic. All right, so no 10s yet, but things are definitely looking up. We have some really nice cards here in great condition, and just very, very pleased so far. But anyway, here's the next card on this list here. Condition on this one, the centering is a little bit off. This might have been one of those cards I kind of just wanted to have graded. Not sure what this is, so let's put my thumb here and flip this around. And this is the Mewtwo V from the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer box. This is a really nice full art card that I liked a lot. It's a promo, it's whatever, it's not anything super great. This one I think might be a little bit roughed up as well from being in that box. Let's go ahead and see. Got a mint 9. So again, really nice grade there. I guess I'm kind of underrating myself on what these could be. Maybe I was a little too strict with going through these, but a 9 is very nice. With that centering, a 9 is very nice. I'm very happy with that. I'll definitely take it. All right, so we're 4 cards in. We have an 8.5, we have a 9, and we have 2 9.5s. Still looking for that first 10. I hope it's here somewhere. Maybe this will be it here. Condition on this one on the back looks really nice. Centering looks great. Don't see really any major flaws in those corners either, which is nice. So let's go ahead and put our finger here and flip this around. And this is a Snorlax character rare from Lost Origin. I like this Trainer Gallery card a lot. One of my favorite artworks from that set. You see the centering looks good on this one. The condition looks great. Let's go ahead and see what we got on this one. And it is a Gem Mint 9.5. So again, very close to a 10. The centering might have been a teeny bit off on this one, top to bottom there. It might be a teeny bit off. But either way, a 9.5 on this is really nice to have. I'm encouraged though, man. I'm really encouraged. This is really, I don't know, I think I was too critical because I expected a little bit worse on these returns. So this is definitely a nice surprise for me for sure. Here is the back of this card here. Centering looks nice. Don't see any flaws on this one. Perhaps this could be our first 10. Let's put our thumb up here and flip this around and see what we got. This is a Jirachi GX. This is from Unified Minds. This is just a standard GX card, but one of my personal favorites, and also one of the ones I kind of just thought would get a pretty high grade that I wanted to throw in here. I did get the bulk tier pricing, so I didn't go all out on these. Centering is a teeny bit off left to right. That might bump us down to like a 9.5 or a 9. Let's go ahead and see now. And this is a Gem Mint 9.5. So again, very nice grade there. Not the 10 we were looking for, but definitely pretty good stuff. All right, and I can see from the top that we are getting into some vintage now. I sent in quite a few, I think maybe 3 or 4 Japanese vintage promos from the Neo era. That's going to be these right here. I don't expect these to fetch super high grades. The centering was a little bit off on all of these, but I also just love these cards. They kind of bring me back to when I first got into collecting when I was really young. So I'm excited to see how these turned out. We'll go ahead and flip this around now and see what this might have turned out as. We have the Typhlosion here, which is the one I was most excited about. This thing, even if it's not a super high grade, this is such a beautiful card to have, you know, all slabbed up here, protected. Very happy to have this back in my possession. A real nice swirl hollow pattern right there too, which is great to see. Let's take this thumb out and see what we got on this one. I'm expecting maybe like a 6 or a 7. Whoa, okay, okay, never mind. We got a 9 here. Definitely not what I was expecting by any means. Wow, okay. I mean, the centering is off on this. There's no denying that, but wow, man. Okay, we got a 9 on the old school Typhlosion. That really blows me away. That's fantastic. Wow. Okay, so now I'm a little more optimistic because one of those Japanese promos I sent in was the Meganium from that same Neo Premium file. And that one I thought was in the best condition, and I really wanted to send that one in for sure. And I figured since I had all 3 of them, I might as well just send them all and get the whole set, whatever. We'll see how it turns out. But that Meganium was definitely in the best shape. It could be this one because the centering here looks to be the best. It is a teeny bit off left to right, I think, but definitely not anything too major. The Feraligatr was also in nice shape. We'll see how that turned out as well, but we'll get into this one now. And this is the Meganium. Very, very anxious to see how this looks. We have this one, I think 100% looks the best. This one is by far the best condition of those 3 promos. So let's take this away and see. Oh man, okay, we have a 10. Wow. All right, we have a 10 on the vintage Holo Meganium. That is incredible. Wow. I mean, I expected a high grade, maybe an 8 or a 9. Did not expect a 10 here. That's incredible. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a nice card. That is our first 10 on this return. Okay, all right, I'm feeling real good about the rest of these now. So this one here should be the Feraligatr that I sent off as well. At this point, man, if this isn't a 9, I'll be a little disappointed because those 2 both came back really, really great, especially for being vintage and being that old. Man, I had talked myself into those being like 7s. Like seriously, I was not super confident in those, so that's great. This one is a little bit off left to right, you can see there, so this might not be a 10, but this is that Feraligatr, so let's go ahead and flip this one around here. There is the front of this guy, again. Just a beautiful holo pattern on these things. I love these old cards. These old holo patterns are really, really great looking. See the centering here is a teeny bit off. It's kind of swayed up in the right corner. So I don't know, maybe like an 8 or a 9 on this one. And it is a 9. Wow, okay. Wow, very cool, very, very cool. Okay, next card. We're back into modern here, or at least English. Centering on this one looks really great on the back. Not sure what this one is gonna be, but we'll put our thumb here and flip this around. And this is the Birthday Pikachu, okay? So this is from the Celebrations collection. I felt pretty good about this one. I think the centering on this one was really nice. I'm not sure about the rest of it. Let's take this away. Let's see what this one is here. And it is a Gem Mint 9.5. So, you know, just about as good as you can get. Very, very cool to have that in my collection. That's an awesome card. I don't have the original. I have this one. It's you know, about as good as I can do as far as that goes, but definitely very, very cool to have that. That's a great grade as well. All right, next up we have some more modern, and I'm starting to remember I did send off quite a few cards from Celebrations, so that might be getting into what we have here in this next card. Again, centering here looks really, really nice. I think I did well with this one. Put our thumb up here and see what this one is. And this is our Radiant Greninja from Astral Radiance. Centering here is a teeny bit off, but I do love this card a lot. These Radiant cards are gorgeous. This I think could be about a 9, maybe a 9.5, and it is a 9.5. Okay, so another great grade there. So far our count looks like we have, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 9.5s. We have a 10, we have 3 9s, and then 1 8.5, which again, that one I didn't expect a super high grade, so that's fine. Still, I am really blown away by those vintage cards and how those came back. That's really phenomenal. We'll get into our next card now. This one, let's see. Condition looks nice. There might be a slight bend maybe in this top right corner, but it does look pretty good overall. Let's cover this up and see. And this is our Brilliant Stars Moltres promo here. Pre-release promo. This one I felt pretty good about. I liked the holo pattern on this one a lot. The artwork here was great. A very, very cool card to have. This is probably a 9.5, and it is a 9.5. Man, this is great. This is definitely going better than I expected. All right, let's keep going. Next card off the top. This one, let's see. Centering looks nice. It might be a little off top to bottom, but good overall. I did send in an Umbreon EX from Fates Collide. That might be this, I think, based on the back, but we'll see. No, okay, so this is the Pikachu character rare from Cosmic Eclipse, back when these were still secret rares and not just part of the set as an insert. That is a really nice looking card. I would think I was hoping for a 10 on this one, but I might not get it. I think maybe a 9.5 or a 9 would be good here. And let's see, this is a 9. Okay, so I'll take that. That's good. That's definitely good. Again, 1 to 10 here, but a 9 on this card I think is still pretty valuable. That centering is a little off, so I'll take it. That's really cool. I like that a lot. All right, so 9.5 seems to be the move. Maybe we'll have one of those right here. We'll take this off the top and see what we got. This one looks a little bit damaged in that bottom corner. I could see this maybe being our lowest grade yet. This might be that Umbreon because it wasn't in like tip-top condition. I'm gonna guess that it is, and yeah, it is. Okay, so here is that Umbreon EX from Fates Collide. It's a little dented at the top. This one might be like a 7, I think. Still a great card. Let's see what we got. Okay, never mind. This is a 9. All right. Man, that's cool. Okay, that's better than I expected. That's an awesome card. Wow. All right, we're a little more than halfway through now. We have maybe 10 or so cards left. And from this point on, I kind of forget what all I sent in. Man, Umbreon was about the last thing I remembered. So this will just be a nice fun surprise from here on out. This one looks really, really great on the back. This might be a 10, perhaps, at least from the front or the back that you can see there. We'll cover this up. And this is a Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. Not a super high value card, I'm aware of that, but the centering was nice on this one, and it is a Charizard that I wanted to get graded. And again, this is kind of just a tester, so whatever. This one looks nice though. I think this could be a 9 or a 9.5. And it is a 9.5. There you go. I'm getting good at this, man. This is really nice. All right, next card. I think one more 10 would really blow me away. Really just, you know, that would be incredible. We'll see if we can get that here in this next card, perhaps. Centering here looks really, really good. All the way around. No really scuffs or issues in those corners on the edges. Could this be a 10, perhaps? Let's see. This is the Arceus V, this is the Black Star promo. This is from the Arceus V figure collection box. Definitely a cool one to pick up if you haven't already. That's a Brilliant Stars promo box. Centering here is off left to right, so this is not going to be a 10. I'm thinking maybe a 9 or something, and that is a 9, so there you go. So not a 10, but a very nice grade nonetheless, and a very cool card to have protected forever here in this slab. So that Meganium so far, that's our only 10. Still definitely the best card of the collection so far. Hoping to get one more. Maybe this will be it, and really the next card, which is a Japanese card, and that one, I know what that is. I'm very, very hopeful about that one, but we will see. This one looks really nice all around. Don't see any issues in the back, condition-wise, so that's nice. Could this be another 10? Let's see. We have the Gengar Lost Origin character rare here. Centering looks really, really great all around. I think this could be a 10, maybe a 9.5 at worst, and it is a 9.5. Okay. I'll take it. That's great, man. If you told me before this started I'd get this big stack of 9.5s, I would be thrilled. This is great. So definitely very happy with that. That's awesome. Okay, and this card here coming up might be the one I'm most anxious about. If you watched me open up, actually maybe not, there's 2 Japanese cards, so maybe forget about that. But if you watched me open up the Incandescent Arcana booster box, I pulled the Radiant Alakazam, and that's a card that I was really, really thrilled about, really excited about getting. The condition on that one seemed really incredible as well. That could be this right here. I'm hopeful that it is, because this looks really nice on the back. So let's go ahead and flip this around and see what we got. And this is the Radiant Alakazam. Again, I felt really good about this one. I think this could be a 10. Let's not wait too much longer. Let's see what this got. And that is a 10. All right, man. There's our second 10 of the day. And that's an awesome card, man. I'm so glad that came back at a 10. This is 100% in my personal collection, without a doubt. I'm holding on to this regardless of what this is. I love this card. I love Alakazam. That's awesome, man. So great to have a second 10 there. That's incredible. All right, now we have one more Japanese back card here. I don't remember what this is. I really have no idea what this is. But it looks great on the back. So that's something. I mean, if I compared this to that Alakazam and figured it'd be good, it should be good. We do have the Ho-Oh-V here from Incandescent Arcana. This looks really, really nice. I love this card, love this artwork. This is, I think, one of the better looking cards in Silver Tempest as well. Just a really fantastic artwork all around. I think this should be a 9 or a 9.5, I would say. It is a 9. This is one that I think, I don't know, this I think could be a little bit off. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I expected a 9.5 on this one, but I'm not gonna argue the little half points. That's fine. This is a great card. I'll take a 9. That's fine. All right, folks, and we are down to our final 6 cards from this return. This has been a thrill. This is really, really exciting. I can't wait to do another one of these things because this is the best time. This next card here, centering looks nice. Might be a little bit off top to bottom, but we'll cover this up here and see what we got. This is the Garchomp level X. This is from Celebrations as well. I had this card, I think, originally when it was in Diamond and Pearl way back when, or maybe Platinum. I think this was a Platinum. Yeah, this Super Pictures that came out of Platinum. Either way, this is a great card. Was glad to see this in Celebrations and glad that I pulled this to send off to grading. This could be a 9 or a 9.5, I think, and it is a 9.5. So a great grade there. Not the 10 we're looking for, but I'll take a 9.5 on this bad boy. That's really, really great. And I gotta say, I think next time I do this, I'm gonna go ahead and splurge for those subgrades. It would be nice to have an idea of what these missed out on so I could know for the future how these are gonna be. But nonetheless, I mean, I think we can kind of figure for the most part, you know, why these are not 10s here and there, but it is what it is. There is the next card. This one looks really nice all around. That might be a little bit of whitening in the top corner there. I can't really tell, but centering looks nice all around on this one. Cover this up, flip this around here. We have the Luxray Level X from Celebrations. This one, I think, was a little bit better than the Garchomp. I would call this maybe a 9 or a 9.5. And it's a 10. All right, so we got a third 10 there. Did not expect that on this one, but I'll take it. Again, that's really incredible. All right, 4 cards left. Let's take this off the top. This one here looks really, really nice overall. Don't really see any major flaws on the back. Centering is nice. Flip this around, and this is the Charmander Shiny from Hidden Fates. This is the Shiny Vault that we had before Shining Fates. I felt pretty good about this one. I was thinking maybe a 9 or a 10 when I sent it off, and let's just go ahead and go for it. It is a 9. That's pretty cool. Would have liked a bit higher grade on here, but that's definitely a great card to have nonetheless. All right, 3 cards left. Here we go. Down to the top 3. This one looks good. Looks really good. Corners are nice. Centering is nice. Maybe a little nick in the top right corner up there. The light catches it just right, but that might not be a big issue. This one looks good. Let's see what we got here. This is the Greninja Gold Star from the Celebrations ETB. Centering here looks nice. This could be maybe a 9 or a 10. It is a 9. All right, cool. I'll take a 9. That's cool. 2 cards left now. Let's pop this off and see here. Centering here looks nice. Corners look nice, or edges look nice. And this is Radiant Venusaur from Pokemon Go, okay? So this is one that I felt really good about. I was thinking 9.5 or 10 here. It's pretty solid all around. Let's go ahead and reveal it, and it is a mid-9. Not sure what the big issues are here. Centering is pretty good all around. Might be some surface issues. Those kind of things are a little tough to pick up on. But nonetheless, a great card there and a great pickup for this collection. All right, guys, and for this final card, before we get into this, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, if you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like down below. Drop a comment on what your favorite card you saw was today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I will have more of these in the future, so do stay tuned for more of these graded returns. This is our final card of the day. I do see a little bend in this one at the top. So that is not the best sign. This could be our worst grade of the day, if I'm being honest. But centering looks nice overall. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, and this is the Alt Art Mewtwo V from Pokemon Go. I felt pretty good about this one, but seeing that bend, I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe an 8 or an 8.5, maybe a 9 if we're lucky. And it is an 8.5. Okay, so our worst grade of the day with that Alakazam EX, but definitely still a nice card to pick up, and very, very happy to add that to this stack of cards here. All right, you guys, and that's gonna do it. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.